Alright guys, another night on this sucker. I got this side all put back together, just slap the pads in it and put it back together. So we're all good, torqued down to 140. Then I moved over to this side and I figured, you know, pads would be pretty bad. They're not too bad. I think they're, I don't know, what are they at? Probably about 3-4 millimeters, something like that. I mean, there's not a lot of pad left. Let's see, can you see down there? There's not like a ton of pad left, but there's enough that I'm not sweating it for a little while, since I might have to pull this off and do the park brakes and stuff anyways. I'm not even going to mess with it right now, and I'll just get a couple rotors, and when I'm ready I'll do this rotor, the seal, well, both of them, both rotor seals, and I'll do new park brakes here, and then I'll do the pads and everything. So it'll hold me over for a while. I mean, really, right now I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get it on the road. I need to drive it a little bit so I can go get it smogged. I think I'm going to be good to go with that. I'm going to see if I can get Joe over here this week maybe, so he can tune out the tank, so I can get that situation. And then really, once I pass it smogged, because I have a 30-day permit, and I've got, I think, like 7 or 8 days left, so I don't want to, I just want to make sure that I get it done. I'm going to do a diff service right now. I'm just going to drain and refill, but yeah, I'm just going to put the wheels back on and roll with it how it is. The rotor doesn't really look that bad, and the pads look okay. So I think that side, they just got eaten up by that grease, so, or that, you know, gear oil. So cool. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll throw the wheels back on, and I don't know, maybe I'll take a little quick road test tonight. What say you? Alright guys, what's going on? Might be a little dark in here. Hopefully you can see me. But figured we should just go for a quick little road test. Maybe I could turn the light on a little bit here. But yeah, so I figured we could just go for a quick little road test. I just got done messing with the brakes. Let's go back, see how. Oh, so better unchock the wheels. Might help. Uh-oh. My check engine light's back on. Wonder what for. Let's check it out. See what's going on. It's probably because of the fuel thing, I would imagine. We'll see. You know, one thing I like about these old builds, and I like watching them, and I like doing them, and this truck's not necessarily old, but it's just cool to, it's cool because these trucks have lived a life, and most of them, like these old trucks, have just really lived a life of hard work and just kind of getting beat on a little bit. And then, you know, we come along and snatch them up like this truck, you know, $600. I mean, How can you beat an 05 for 600 bucks? Now, obviously, when you say it's, I wouldn't quite call it a diamond in the rough, but maybe a gem of a find, you know, and obviously the gem takes a lot of polishing before you get that high shine on it. Basically maintenance, really. Like this thing here, I mean, what did we do? A flex plate, and then the rest has just really been maintenance. I mean, I haven't really, you know, done much else. I mean, replaced O2 sensors and stuff. So it's just, I don't know, it's just really neat to, I don't know, it's just really neat to just get into these builds and then to do them. And I've really enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this one in particular, just basically because I've had room on the side of my house, and I can just kind of come out here at night. I put the boy to sleep, and I come out here and work a little bit, and then you know, I go in and do some work, and then I just kind of hit it the next day. And if I don't feel like it, then I don't work. I just, you know, hang out or whatever. So this thing's being slow right now. Scan. Let's see what we got. It's going a little faster now. All right, so we got 2 DTCs. So we got fuel level, sensor B, circuit high, which we know about. So generic fuel level, sensor B, circuit high. Generic fuel level, sensor B. So it looks like the fuel thing is going to set a check engine light. So the I'm going to have to get Joe over here to tune that out, or I'm going to have to figure out how to bypass it. So probably tuning it out would be the best thing. And then that way I can drive it for a little while, reset all the monitors, and then do a smog check on it. So sounds good. Seems like everything else is cool. I just wanted to check to make sure that I didn't pop up the code for that O2. So I'm gonna just take a quick trip around the block and make sure, I don't know, just see if everything's running cool. And then we'll park it and go in for the night. So I don't know, sounds good to me. So let's do that. Kind of sweaty. I haven't plugged in the, or I haven't put on the AC belt, but I don't know. Figure we'll see how the brakes feel. And I was pretty happy that we were able to kind of get it running with, seemed like it took a while, but minimal effort, and then everything was actually pretty good, so that is nice. Alright, so we're at about 35-ish, and I think it shifted through all the gears. I think she's just cruising now. I don't think it's locked up in fourth, but I don't know. It's cruising. It's a little like 1,200, 1,300 RPM. It's kind of nice to get her out, get her moving a little bit. I don't want to turn around right here. Turn around, let's just slow down a little. I think this thing needs shocks pretty bad. Looks like she got a little bit of power though. After I did the sway bar bushings, after I set it down, it's like an inch from sitting on the bump stops. So I still need to order some new bump stops, but it is keeping it off of there. Those other ones were just, they were gone. So like nothing happening. Alrighty. Well, we kind of did our first road test. So up the block and back trans is at about 120 or something like that. So obviously we ain't pulling nothing, but or anything like that. But cool. So that's it. I'm gonna go home, put the toy away, get to work. You guys have a good night.